It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Monday, the 21st of November. I'm James Spann. Got some big weather changes coming up here with a pattern flip. Things are getting active, a chance of rain right before Thanksgiving, another chance of rain early next week, and even beyond that, things look very active into December. And cold again tonight. A lot of things going on here, so let's go in there and talk about it. This is the water vapor satellite view, the trough that brought the cold air rotating off to the east, a new trough in the western states. In advance of that, the subtropical jet stream coming up out of the Pacific, coming through parts of West Texas and New Mexico. After a very cold morning, as cold as 19 early this morning, we're right around 60 in most spots this afternoon, and boy, is it dry. This is the big story. Look at the dew point at the Shelby County Airport. The dew point is -2 below zero. I mean, this is like Phoenix air. Relative humidity values are in the 5 to 10% bracket. In fact, here's a look at humidities around the nation this afternoon. Not the Southwest and the deserts, but right here in the Southeast, the driest air in the country. Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and the Carolinas. Pretty remarkable stuff. Obviously, it's not going to rain in this kind of air. There's a watch warning map. Winter storm warnings in effect for parts of the Northeast and also for parts of Colorado and Utah with the new trough. A marginal severe weather risk for the rest of today and tonight in advance of that trough over parts of the southwestern states, especially New Mexico. And then tomorrow, look at a slight risk, the standard severe weather risk for parts of Texas, just south of Dallas-Fort Worth. That includes College Station, Waco, and Austin. A marginal risk up into parts of southeast Oklahoma. And then on day 3, we might see some thunder into parts of west and north Alabama. Don't expect any severe weather here, but a chance of rain, yes. And it should be a good bit more than what we had this past Friday night when you were sleeping in the middle of the night in the pre-dawn hours Saturday. In fact, this is the 7-day rain, valid through Monday evening of next week, and it's good to see the shades of dark green and blue showing up. Heaviest rain, northwest Alabama, an inch and a half there, 3/4 to 1 inch along Interstate 20, maybe a ½ inch down to Mobile, and that is very welcome, and we'll talk about the specifics of this as we go. And hey, new tropical storm on the board. This is our little disturbance in the far southwest Caribbean. This thing's been around for days. It finally got its act together. This is Tropical Storm Otto. I love a name where you spell it backwards and it's the same. Top winds 50 miles an hour. This should become a hurricane, but no impact to the United States. This is moving towards Central America, basically the Nicaragua-Costa Rica border. Landfall is likely on Thursday. Then it comes out into the Pacific this weekend. So here we go, model fans. You see the 3 big troughs, the 3 big waves on the board. 1 affecting the northeastern states. Number 2 coming out into the Great Plains. This is noon tomorrow. And the 3rd one moving into the Pacific Northwest. So again, you can see how the wave train is cranking up. And for a parched Alabama, a wave train is a good thing. But we're dry tomorrow. The day will be sunny. Now, we start the day below freezing. We should be in the 20s again, the high in the 60s. Some spots may be making a run at 70, but you can see our new storm to the west over Kansas, the surface low there. Snow continues out around Denver, parts of Colorado, Wyoming. Thunderstorms developing down into Texas and Oklahoma, south and east of the surface low. Wednesday, the low is near St. Louis. Rain and storms moving into Alabama. Come on now. This is Wednesday at 4 o'clock, Wednesday afternoon. Nice batch of showers and storms coming through here. And again, we don't expect any severe weather, but certainly a chance of some thunder. Projected rain through Wednesday evening. And Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock. And you can see for most spots around here, 1/4 to a ½ inch for the north central part of the state. And by golly, we'll take every bit of that. And then for Thanksgiving Day, we'll enjoy a nice day. The sky will be sunny. Very pleasant. Highs, I'd say, in the upper 60s. Black Friday looks nice and dry. The high should be close to 70. We start the day in the 40s. If you're out early shopping. Iron Bowl Saturday. This is the forecast you don't want to foul up, and consistency is good now. We think the day will be just beautiful. Sunny. Kind of a 1027 high drops in here, so the day should be a bit cooler. The latest guidance coming in with a high at 61, so we'll say maybe low 60s at kickoff. Just perfect football weather. Sunday, we're still dry. Off the GFS, high will be in the middle 60s, and Monday, here comes a digging trough that goes negative tilt. Very deep surface low near Chicago, 989 millibars, and a batch of showers and storms blowing in here. And we'll celebrate that. We'll check the European, same thing. It's got rain early Monday morning, so Monday looks like a wet day. And that's fantastic. Let's check the end of the forecast period. This is Thursday of next week, December 1st. And again, deep troughing to the west, and again, a setup for rain. Very deep surface lows over Missouri with a blizzard in Iowa and Nebraska and rain and storms here. And again, timing's going to change, obviously, this far in advance, but the pattern is very clear. Things are about to get very active, and the rains are coming back. This is the rain off the GFS for the next 10 days out to December 1st, suggesting rain amounts 1.5 to 2.5 inches for much of North Alabama. And again, this is the European ensemble that goes all the way through the end of December. Technically, it's through January 1, showing some very impressive rains here in the 45-day window. And we can't be specific with weather, but goodness, that certainly looks fantastic if this verifies. One more graphic to show you. This is the GFS ensemble, valid through December 7th. And again, this is the ensemble approach, and that's the chance of greater than 2 inches of rain. And you can see things are looking awfully wet from here and points off to the west. Check out the numbers, temperatures. I'd say they're seasonal for the next 15 days on an average basis. And again, we'll probably see some mornings colder than what you see here. The numbers have not been verifying very well. Mornings have been colder than forecast on the ensemble output here. But overall, again, that looks pretty typical for this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.